Welcome. We are going to cover a few of the essential things that you need when you are first building your agency. So, to start off, you want to be very clear on your vision and on your niche. The key thing to keep in mind is that the clearer you are on who you're speaking to, the more that you are going to be able to create the type of content that your ideal clients will resonate with, and you also will know where they're hanging out. What I recommend is to pick a niche and then stick to it for 6 months. And you can pick this niche by determining what your own individual strengths are. So, what areas do you have a competitive edge? What industries are you most familiar with? Have you worked in any specific industries that you kind of know the insider viewpoint on? And if there are some of those, then I would choose three of them and then do some market research. The more that you know about an industry before getting into it, the more that you're going to be able to understand what their struggles are, and so that you can provide the solution that is going to best fit them. Once you narrow down to three of these markets that you are interested in kind of getting into, you want to make sure that you are choosing a market that's not too small. So even if the market that you've chosen is large and very saturated, that's not a bad thing. Having a saturated market means that this is a proven market, that this is a proven offer, and that if you get your foot in and stick with it, you are going to have success. So I like the saying that is the niche that you stick to is the one that is going to be successful. Choosing your niche initially can be a bit overwhelming because, you just want to take on clients from any which direction, but I promise you that it will go so far in clarifying how you speak, what kind of content you do, and how you go about your overall marketing strategy that it will save you a lot of time and energy in the long run. And although it can be very enticing to just take on a lot of different businesses from any angle that they come at, it tends to actually end up being really exhausting. It tends to be hard to deliver on the results because you're having to really understand that market each time if it's a different business coming to you. So then you're having to learn about cars, or you're having to learn about the medical industry, and all of the industries are different, and how you go about marketing them is different. So when you choose that one, you're really able to not only speak directly to that person and get to know their own struggles and solutions, but you're also able to understand the market on a larger scale and actually deliver your results a lot easier. Create your business plan. Create an outline of your goals and your vision, and then write them down in as detailed a manner as possible. So you want to break this into big picture, into little picture, and then you are going to, well, first off, don't let this scare you off. So I know it can be quite intimidating, but if you see this as an opportunity to get clear on where you are and where you want to go, it's going to help immensely in the long run. And it will also help you to break down those bigger goals into more actionable tasks that you can break up day to day. Decide where you want to see your business in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years. Get as in depth as you want to, so that you really know, where is this a business that I want to grow, to scale, to sell? Is this a business that I want to own long term? What do you see in your business's future? And then break down how you are going to get there. Make it as specific as possible. But keep in mind that your vision and your goals may change over time. When you create a well thought out business plan, it gives you a huge advantage. It not only enables you to create a roadmap for your success, it also keeps you realistic in your timeline. So knowing what you can accomplish within what time frame. In addition, it gives you clarity on how to proceed with the strategy that is going to work for you. So it allows you to create a personalized strategy that is unique to your own business goals. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you plan on securing funding at a later date in your business, the more clear that you are in that goal, in that roadmap, in that business plan itself, the better chance you have of securing that funding in the long run. Financial management. This is one area that can be very intimidating, but is so vital for your business's growth and just overall organization and success. So you want to start by, if you don't have a software, like an accounting software, you want to start by creating a spreadsheet. So you want to create two spreadsheets, one for your business and one for your personal. And you want to break down everything, all of your expenses, so you know what's happening with your money, where your money's going, when, why, and so that you can make sure that you are the most efficient with your budgeting. There will be a lot of expenses that you can actually write off in your taxes. And this includes gas if you're driving places that are business related. This can include, if you have a home office, the square footage of your home office in your rent. This can include food, if you go out to lunch and you are talking business. So there's a lot of ways that you can take advantage of this. And the thing is that it's very tricky to do if you don't have this documentation. So if you write a few notes in that business lunch so that you are able to keep track of it and show if you ever get audited, okay, this is what was discussed during this business lunch. And it's really quite simple to do if you do just create a spreadsheet and just write down, all of the expenses that you have on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis. It's also important to get into the habit of knowing where your money is going and where it's coming as you begin to grow and accumulate more and more and more of that wealth. So when you understand that, then once that money comes in, you're just able to manage it better in general. I will include in the description some must-read financial books to kind of get you ahead of the game, some of my favorites. When you establish these robust systems in your agency, you are going to have so much more financial health and sustainability within your business. And when you have these systems in place for client billing, taxes, income, and expenses, you will just feel so much better when you have those organizational tasks done. Last but not least is essential business tools for your business. And that is going to be one, you need to have a way to take payment. So that's the most important thing. The first thing you need to establish is how are you going to get paid? Are you going to invoice? What system are you going to get for that? Next is going to be booking. So how are people going to book an appointment with you? Another one is reminders. So appointment reminders are really important because a lot of people have very busy schedules. And so you need to make sure that they show up for those appointments. Additionally, having a form, some type of questionnaire for your potential client to fill out so that you can qualify them. Additionally, having a funnel or a landing page can be quite important if you are wanting to send traffic. So initially you can, do something really simple and basic, and, getting clients is more important than having a fancy website for sure. But in the long run, you will want to have somewhere that you can kind of showcase your case studies and all of those details. And aside from that, you want to have some way to email and text your clients in a professional way. So I'm going to save you a bit of time right now and just let you know that one of the most amazing and competitive pricing softwares that you can get is called Selameta. And it is a very comprehensive all-in-one marketing toolbox that you can build your websites on, you can build your funnels in. It's calendar inclusive. You can send out invoices from your phone very simply, contracts, automations, and so much more for just a really good deal. So I definitely recommend you checking that out, and I'll include a link in the description as well so that you can just take a look on your own. All right, I hope that you have found this video to be helpful, and please subscribe if you'd like more content like this, and as well as to leave a comment letting me know, what you would like me to focus on in future videos. So thank you again so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.